You never been the type to be like sentimental. So I guess it's really just me just, processing. Yeah, I remember that summer. I was hurting, I was in my head dirty. I was in the bed, I've made undercover. I was swimming and drowning, I looked a thing about it written down burning. Just listen, Tony, shit is hard just to word it. Tony, hear me when I say this, I'm sorry for waiting this long to speak when we brothers. And 6 years of silence, crazy for nothing. Over silly shit we really bit it fronting in public. The family didn't matter, judging each other. Scummy got no fuck, it's heavy to muster. After the fact, regrets on us muffled by the sound of motion sickness I suffer. Busy posture, is straight and I'm cool. I'm not you gone and it fucks with me this grief, man. I've mastered some structure, implemented in my days here. I'm working, the rent is due. My credit score is changing, the Zuko is here, it's true. Our ego set aside now for once it is clear as you. But why it took you passing to say that I love you news took me like I forgot, but then it dawns on me. Short fuses barred, none will follow me. For half a decade, scar roaming charbroiled. For half a decade, all in my mind folding. For the okie doke, the anger that I only knows that holds me so lonely, bro. A problem you call Coco, but I digress a little. Nah, hold on, I'm so sick of this appreciating life when it's gone only, and that I fell for it and so did everybody else. The ball was dropping, looking crazy, calling up to cry Tony. It's not an afterthought, but I'm ashamed we lost touch though. Under circumstance look meaningless to focus on you 34 and not hear the issue. Not fiction first album turned 20 and I miss you. Reminded of you always, the hallways where we cutting glass they don't fade. And my heart rhymed the precedent for middle fingers trying to spark change. The 16, about 16s, the world was ours, immortal tech was all rage. We channeling aggression, loving vintage with just a law trade with bar raised. Heavily divine the marker I traced to seeing you so passionate in your lane. I love that it was boom bap on our sleeve, that substance over filler in that park blaze. Hustle up some Mandarin, pen handling and hot takes. On hyphy music, counterculture, dancing still but quite phase. And digging deep on Broadway to tell you back to Shattuck about those punchlines and stargaze. From first recording our tape, swore we make it our way. At Woodstock, it was you and Zuko pushing. It was Tefan Rasta putting in a bar shade. And Isaac joining Brotherhood at Costa. Acosta for my heart brain. And being on this music we all call pain. Expressing wax and lost stage we call great. I live twice, look like you know you're not alone. I got you on this bar train when neutrality impossible this life frame. I say I'm always here, we on the clock now. Let's get it, touch the world brave. The storm and squat them long days, gone held up, now my watch strong. And push against security that don't exist. A grown man who weather seasons you paid. Was Zuko when we wrote murder. First word of Genesis. Our first minutes in this shit gon' hurt mergers. Of our spirit and contempt for grain so rigid in a club hidden 808s and visions of our pen worth it. It was as simple as a cipher in the open mics. I watch you come into your own and watch you roll the dice. I watch you struggle, watch you roam and spite the folks' advice. To slow it down just a little, watch you hold on tight. To this world in pain, you poking face like yo, I'm nice. To this world of change, you motivate me on my hike. And climb that's finite till I transition with you height. That I can see you, tell you over drinks, I miss you, bro. And catch up on the things you know it's like. I think like one of my favorite memories from you was just like, it was like you, Sean, Tef, Rasta, and me, we all linked up on a fluke in Berkeley. We drove in Ross's truck, smoked out, was vibing the records, man. And it's crazy because we ain't seen each other in months, but like, when we did that, that saved my life, man. I just remember how you were just vibing a Mob Deep and whatnot, and I just kept thinking, bro, I fucking missed you, man.
And it was kind of a tribute to Paz, and you know what I'm saying, just that Paz Daddy, that whole kind of shit. Let's see, Icon the Morbid Torturer. Let's see, I was running by Dr. Jekyll for a while, and that was whack. That didn't go nowhere. Let's see, and Tony Gore. I settled on Tony Gore because my middle name is Anthony, so Tony is short for Anthony, and Gore came from my heavy metal influence when I was first getting into hip hop. And I was having a conversation with somebody, and they said, well, why is metal similar to hip hop? And I said, well, the aggression, let's just take the aggression of gangster rap. It's just channeled differently in the metal world, and them fucking riffs, I'm a huge Slayer fan, Pantera, you know what I'm saying, Slipknot, Metallica, Mudvayne.
Panic at the Disco.
That's not metal. Sabbath, you know what I mean, Dio, all them classic dope bands, and that was really what kind of inspired me. And I'm always knocking metal. I'm always, you know what I'm saying, bumping some Slayer, some Slipknot. I actually listen to metal first thing in the morning. That shit helps me get up. But yeah, and so that's kind of where Tony Gore came from, and I liked it, and the group liked it because, you know, they were like, yo, that sounds like an actual name, you know what I mean? And so yeah, that was kind of where that came from.
Tony Gore, ladies and gentlemen.
Tony Gore.
Psycho Quick, Psychotic.
B-Town to Bucktown, you know what I mean?